So students, as an English teacher, we must develop the skill of questioning, because it is the action which we are going to develop among the students to gain the knowledge in a particular subject or in a particular field, or to approach the problems, how to get an answers to the solutions, like that. Okay, so this is about questioning. Next we move towards the manners. So good manners tend to make many other interpersonal skills naturally. So when we might have seen many people who speak in a rude way or in a harsh voice or in a harsh way, so it tells about their manners of behavior. So we must develop a good manners among ourselves to tend the interpersonal skills. So here we feel like guilty of assuming the people are less intelligent if they behave in a rude way. So we must develop the skill of good manners. That means speaking in a polite way, giving respect to the people according to the situation. Where we are in a society, like that, in a different places we must act accordingly, depending on the place where we are in a. For example, in our school or colleges, like education institution, we must give respect and take respect and behave with a good behavior skill. Whereas in our home, we also maintain good manners, but so student, so it is a basic understanding of the people and the basic good quality of a behavior among the human beings. So it is like it differs a lot according to the behavior, like in a business field, like in a educational field, like at home we behave accordingly. That means good manners tend to become a good person, a good personality. Okay, so here we must go towards problem solving. So problem solving is also one of the skill of interpersonal communication skills. So problem solving is also a quality of good nature, because if there is a problem which we are tend to solve, so there we must act very consciously and very intelligently. So problem solving is a system which we take some strategies and objectives to solve the problem. So finally putting some good plan or good planning, it affects to monitoring the progress and also gives good result also. So if the problem is a simple or replacing in a if a problem is very simple, we may take a solution or take a chance to solve the problem in a simple way. So the ideas and the thoughts of solving the problems must be developed among the students to solve the problem which they are going to face. So if a student is facing some problem, we must give confidence to the students to creative ideas to create different ideas to solve the problem. So why we must develop the skill of problem solving among the students. So why it may be in a business field, or it may be in their life, it may be in their school, or it may be in the college. So any problem anywhere the people who face in the society, so why they face in different problems in different areas. So why we must develop a problem solving quality among the students through these interpersonal skills. So here the next is social awareness. So social awareness is nothing but it is a quality of being social and being a well and disciplined behavior according to the situation, and also the people who consciously or unconsciously responds. That means it develops the ability to respond to a social situations. Like if a problem is so the problem can be within the class or within the family or outside of the family or outside of the classroom. So it will become new to a student who is not aware of these difficult situations. So why we must develop the ability or the capacity or capability among the students to solve any problem themselves. So why it becomes a natural way when we create the simple problems in the classroom, and also giving a chance to solve the problem in the class itself. Automatically the pupils who are going to lead their life in the society, they may face different problems or different difficulties. There they can be able to solve their problems by identifying some demonstrates or operating some higher level of understanding or higher level of solutions, or like creating interpersonal skills like that, which functions to solve the problem and succeed from that problem. So why this is about social awareness. So next is self management. So self management is nothing but the managing ourselves by controlling our emotions and feelings and all thoughts, like behaving a good person, behaving like a good person, a good people according to different places in the society. So this is for example, we control our anger or hiding some frustrations or executing some calmness, something like just not to say harsh words. If there is some situation like where we are going to where we must going to act in a harsh way, even though we control our anger and speak politely and being very honest like that. So it helps the self management. So not getting a bad name from the people. So why it is one of the important interpersonal skills to develop among the students, and also which is a thing or an important concept to be discussed in the classroom, or it may be called as a pillar to be a person to become or to develop a leadership quality, and also to get a success in any field, like where they are going to live or where they are going to behave like anything. So why? So here the remaining people may speak bad on them. So why? They think very consciously and they think very very crucially and act according to the situation. So the controlling of our emotions, the controlling of our anger and hiding some frustration or stress, so without showing on others, onto the others. So it makes us or it makes people to solve the problem by speaking some words like very interesting or very impressive words. Okay, so this is about self management. So we'll go towards responsibility and accountability. So responsibility and accountability are two reliable indicators of maturity. So these two can be called as reliable indicators. So saying you are doing something good or something bad, like that, if somebody says we are doing something bad, we must realize that is the work what we are going to do or what we are going to ready to do or put in action. So we must realize that is it good or not, or it brings a good or not to others and also to self. So this is an action which builds trust between ourselves and also with the partners, our colleagues, our friends, our relatives, or any relations like that. So here among the people, so it encourages us to seek the counsel and assistance by holding ourselves like accountable and also responsible to the duty where we are doing. So it can be shown or it can be experienced in our professional life and also in a personal life. So when conflicts arise between ourselves and with the people, so we have to realize our mistake and also we have to realize our fault, because it becomes a good model among the people, because we think in a higher level. Because if we act like anything among the people, it becomes difficult to move among the people where we are working or where we are living. So why it is a situation which creates an understanding and responsible to the responsible issue to solve the problem. So it is very important among the students to develop the responsibility and also accountability, to hold themselves accountable and to not go against our instincts, definitely. So which helps us or flight us to move get some success in our life. So next is assertiveness. Assertiveness is nothing but being good, or being assertive is only way to get good ideas onto a competitive table. So it means the standing up for what we believe it, are defending our ideas with confidence and also instructing others are what needs to be done. So for example, we are very sure that means we are very familiar that to the fact of the people who ask for raise their problems or raise their what you call their opinions, or to receive their opinions towards us. But we must think very tactfully and be very assertive, and being very assertiveness it helps us to gain a kind of respect that we won't be able to attain by other works or by other the wrong things like doing in a wrong way. So it is likely to often come off to aggressiveness. So getting or developing aggressiveness or angerness, it's all or it overcomes by developing the quality of assertiveness. So the next is positive attitude. So it is near to the assertiveness and responsibility and also the accountability. So positive attentive or the positive attitude, being attentive to another component of good interpersonal skill. So displaying or behaving very positive or thinking very positive or developing a positive quality of thinking or behavior, the positive behavior, appreciate us at different places like workplace or any of like among the moments or occasions among the people or among the gathering or any crowd. So it is an action which takes with the interacting and communicating with the people, like with our customers, with our colleagues, with the people who greets good for us, and also the people who cheerfully at our workplace. So they express their appreciation for other people's efforts and undertaking some challengings like difficult situations. So we must display and we must develop and also we must elicit some positive attitudes among the people. So as an English teacher, we must develop a positive attitude among the students which impulse among the interpersonal skills. So next is inclusiveness. So inclusiveness is an important skill which welcomes the views of others in the workplace. So it demonstrates the team spirit and also the willingness of the team or willingness of the people to develop the cooperate and open-mindedness which we need to ask for the opinion or input of our some colleagues, like colleagues are our co-workers at the workplace or at the home also. So it fosters inclusiveness in the company or in a best partner or with the best partner. We must also push some social inclusiveness environment or to create social environment or social atmosphere in the workplace. So this is also an important skill among the interpersonal communication skills to be developed among the students and to because to get inclusive and also to mingle with the people without any fear and without any problem like. Okay, so next is self management. Self management is a very valuable trait in the work, so or in a work environment. So many things will often us to be very active and very honest and duty minded at our workplace. But this self management will enable us to conceal our anger and also to hide some problems like family problems or like any health issues like that. It helps us to learn the skill to take some crucial place to occupy a good impressive model duty minded person at our workplace, and also it also controls our emotions and remain calm whenever the situation comes to overreact. So this is also called as optical production of a man. So self management is also very important to develop among the students. So why the teacher must develop these skills among the students and also make them to act in a practical way in the classroom itself by creating such types of skills in the classroom itself. Okay, next is team player. Team player is nothing but it is it developing a leadership quality or not developing of a boss quality. So team means it is the work which we are going to do with the best understanding and adjustment of the people in the team. So you must act like a leader and lead the team. We must not act like a boss or some commanding people in the team like that. So it is a part and parcel of a person who is very essential for a position which requires us to perform optimally and also culturally, and also to take in a different atmosphere, a different environment, and also it also like it is like additional skill which has to be developed ourselves and also among the students to able to work in harmony with the people from varied nationalities or varied mentalities or varied different types of mentalities or different type of thinking people. So this skill is particularly important to look forward to get a leadership quality, and also it is a highly technical position in an organization or any company or any educational institution to lead like a leader and also to be a best part of a team. Okay, so we must play a role of the model person or a impressive person or an ideal person in the team. So these 14 skills are very much important and also plays a vital place in intercommunication skills. So this is about interpersonal skills, student. Thank you very much.